the time you get down on your knees, you want proud.
The only choice, DJ Reese.
I'm broadcasting live, ATL Patchwerk Studios, 66raw.com. You know the routine, and just follow us on that Instagram, all that at 66 Raw Radio, and we just gonna keep them coming, man. Shout out to Drummer Boy, he just left out, but the energy is crazy right now, and now we got what you would call a new artist. This motherfucker is so fucking epic. Shout out to this dude. I ain't trying to be swinging on no balls and no shit, but when I hear dope shit, it's dope shit.
That's right.
It definitely pause. But my man Nick Grant is in the building. Nick, what up, brother?
What's going on, man? How y'all feeling?
Good, man. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I feel good. Thank you for having me.
No question, man. Like, I don't know where to start. You know, I talked to my man. Shout out to my man, Mia Boy. He put me on to you when we did the first broadcast from Atlanta back 3 months ago. Nice. And he sent us some music. They was trying to get you over there. That happened at the point, but you're here now. That's all that matters. But when he sent me the music then, like I wasn't very familiar with the name Nick Grant. Yeah. But then I listened to the music, and I'm like, yo, who is this motherfucker? Where the fuck has he been in music?
Who is this motherfucker?
Man.
So the mixtape 88.
Yeah.
In the streets now.
Out right now. Yeah, everywhere.
And what's your take on feedback so far?
Oh man, it's a blessing for people to receive it that way. You know what I mean? Been working on it for so long, and to finally get that recognition is like amazing. You know, for people to gravitate toward it, and, you know, tell me it's like one of the best projects they heard in such a long time. You know, I appreciate it.
So before we get all the way into the 88 tape, the world is locked in. They're listening right now, and for the world who are not familiar with Nick Grant like I wasn't at that point when I first heard you, give them a little background on Nick Grant.
Oh man, I'm just a kid from South Carolina. You know, I got into hip hop, you know, early when I was like 6 years old. My brother and my mother would play like, you know, hip hop records around the house. My brother, so to speak, and my mother would play like these old soul samples around the crib. And those would be the things that I gravitated towards. You know, Tupac, you know, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, early on. So
okay, it's my kind of ride right there.
Yeah, it's kind of in my blood, so to speak. But I used to take like Biggie's rhymes and like sketch his name out and put mine in place of his and rap just to get comfortable with the, you know, the technical part of rapping. But I got the confidence when I was 12, you know, to start writing raps. My friends had this studio in the neighborhood we grew up in. You know, it was nothing to do. So they would be down there every day. So I went down there one day, like, what are you guys doing? It was like the speaker hooked up into this hard drive from this computer, and they had the little mic sitting between it just so that the speakers could catch the sound. Right. And through the mics or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is not a real studio, just ragging on or whatever. Right. And it's like, yo, you think you could do this? And, you know, so little did they know I was like practicing from 6 years old to 12. Right. You know, so there's like, yo, go home and write a rhyme, come back the next day. So I went and wrote one. When I came back and rapped it, they was like, yo, who wrote this? And that gave me the confidence to stick with it, you know.
And you said South Carolina. What part of South Carolina is that?
Walterboro, South Carolina.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that shit at all.
Nobody knows. If you're not from there, you've never heard of it.
It's like
is it like a small area?
Yeah, it's very remote city, very remote city.
So how do you, as a hip hop artist today, come out of a city like that and even make the impact that you've made thus far?
I think it's just prayer and consistency. You know, being passionate about what you do. Like I said, just having the drive to get up and go elsewhere, and having the courage to go elsewhere and relocate to still chase your dreams. Like I said, a remote city, so it's not a lot of opportunity. So I had to relocate it. You know, that's what I think.
You definitely linked up with the right people.
Yeah, definitely.
So you on board with Jason Jeter?
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
That's family right.
Shaka Zulu as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did these relationships come about?
It's very difficult. But so before that, I moved to Atlanta in 2002. Okay. So I was just writing, working, bouncing around from studio to studio, just trying to be heard from 2002 to 2011. Okay. So it's crazy how it happened. My brother, I made a mixtape and I gave it to him. He was like, yo, this is dope. So he was at work at the time. I guess, I don't know how he even knew this guy did music, but one of Jason's friends came in the store gave him the demo tape in a time where people were just throwing demo tapes away, like
Right. Yeah,
you know. So I was like, man, everybody can listen to that. You know, just keep that for yourself. So I guess he listened to it, took it back to Jason, and Jason called me that night.
Oh.
For whatever reason, this was 2011. For whatever reason, the universe didn't allow us to work. So 2014, I guess he was still like following me on social media. And I would have like pictures up with the craziest captions like, yo, I'm the best rapper ever.
Okay.
Just like super extreme stuff just to get people's attention.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm making the best music in hip hop today. So he hit me up like, yo, I want to hear this music. Come to the crib and play me something. Just out of the blue from 2011 to 2014, he just called me one day.
That's dope. So
2014, he went to the house, played me some music, and we rocking ever since.
So y'all pretty much been working for 2 years on
2 years on
getting it started.
Getting it started.
And
exactly.
88 is the start.
88 is the start, yeah.
All right. So why 88?
You know, that's like my birth year,
Okay.
1988. So
Book.
That's also the beginning of the crack era.
Man,
That's the
absolutely.
year the Coming to America
Shout out
came
crack,
out.
y'all. Shout out crack, babies.
Shout
A
out.
lot of shit happened in 88. But why 88 though? You said just because it's your birth year? That's what.
I mean, it's my birth year, but it's also in correlation to when I was coming up. They said this was a dope hip hop year. You had all these elite MCs existing at one time, which you haven't seen in so long. You know what I mean? You had Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, all these guys existing at one time, which I can't even imagine today. I feel like music would be so different if we had that right now.
Yeah.
You know, so it's in correlation to that. That's a dope hip hop year. I rap, and that's the year I was born. So why not?
Well, yeah. I definitely feel that influence in all the music that I've heard so far on the tape. I was telling you before we got on air, like I stayed up to like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out where the hell that sample from the Just In Case shit came from. I just knew it was a Janet Jackson record.
For real?
Yeah, I just knew it was a Janet Jackson record. And shout out to Megan. Megan, she knows all the gospel shit.
Right.
She was like, nah, what did she say, Donnie McClurkin?
Donnie McClurkin, yeah.
But that sample was sick, and especially when I re-listened, I was like, oh, I got this album, and that's why I remembered it, but I didn't remember where it came from.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, that was one of the songs I heard growing up, but I never know who,
It's one of those things
it
that's
was.
one of those things that's just in the house playing.
Yeah, and that record is like special to me because I remember I was like going through a lot at that time, and little did I know that my experiences was teaching me something and giving me, you know, a lot of stuff to talk about. So I remember listening to like Fab Soul tape and this artist by the name of Stacey Barber. She was on this tape.
Yeah.
So I heard her. I was like, yo, she's dope. I want to work with her. At the time, I was going through a whole lot of stuff, you know, and she just walked in the studio one day.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, I kind of fanned out a little bit. I was like, yo, I always wanted to work with you. And I had these experiences, so, you know, I think she was about to leave. I was like, yo, you should listen to this. The producer was playing this beat. And I started singing this hook. She was like, let's lay it. Let's do it. And she kind of just wanted to work with it.
So she came up with that's pretty much a sample.
Yeah, it's a sample, but, you know, I wrote the hook, and she was, like, kind enough for me to write
Okay, and she was the one that was singing it. Because that was actually going to be my other question, like because I don't see the credit for her name on the actual project.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of upset about that, like, why would you do that? Because I would want my credit.
Right.
You know, when we made the hard copies, it was, like, everybody's name
Okay.
in there, you know, because I had control of it.
Right. But she's definitely dope, and I remember her from the Fab Soul tape too.
Yeah.
But like with your influences and everything, what's your take on hip hop now?
I feel like it's getting to a better place, you know what I'm saying? You have guys, like I said, you have dope MCs existing at one time. Again, I feel like it's coming back around to that. Like, the last time we saw it was, for real, it was like Jay-Z, DMX, Nas.
Yeah.
You had all those guys, you know. I felt like that was the second time around from the 88 period, you know what I mean? But now it's like the Kendrick Lamars, the J. Cole, the Drakes, you know, the Nick Grants, if I can put myself in that conversation.
Right.
So I feel like it's coming back around to a good place, but I also feel like people should talk about a little more and put more, you know, emphasis on what's going on in society for real.
Yeah.
That's what it is. What we gonna do is hey Reese, you ready, man?
Let's get it in.
You over there getting checking what you doing, man? Yeah, we gonna get into this Just In Case joint. Nick Grannis here, Core DJ Wild Child DNA. We are broadcasting live, Patchwerk Studio, Miss Nico. And let's get to Just In Case, and after that go into the plan, Reese, and then we gonna come back and holler at Nick Grant. 6-6, keep it locked. Core DJ Wild Child DNA, Miss Nico, 66raw.com. We broadcasting live, Patchwerk Studios, ATL.
Yeah, that was
What's up,
right.
man? Thank you.
He's singing
Yeah,
all that.
man.
Got a nice voice.
No, that's like my in-house producer. That was.
Oh, I thought that was you. See?
I
Well,
wish.
shout out to your in-house. He sang on most songs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You got it right down on your team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him on a hook.
Yeah, someone.
Oh, I thought that was you too.
Oh man, I wish.
No, me too. I was gonna say, you better go ahead.
Yeah, dope. So that was the plan, and before that we did just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah, man, like the music's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to dwell just on the tape right now, but and I just want to tell you, like, when I heard your music the first time,
Right.
like the sense, like, I'm give you a little background real quick on me. Like, my father used to be vice president for Columbia Records.
Right.
So I got Nas Illmatic about 6 months before the rest of the world.
Wow.
And what my father used to do is he would send me the music so I could listen to him, let him know what I thought, and then he would go and push the button. So he sent me Illmatic, and 2-3 months passed. He hit me up about it. He's like, "What you think about that tape I sent you?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Nas." I was like, "Psh, what? That's all I'm fucking listening to."
Right.
But I had that same feeling the first time I heard your shit.
Wow.
And I've been doing music for a long time, brother.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, like, that says a lot about what you're doing. You know, I kind of heard it when I first heard J. Cole, you know, and it's not too many artists. You know, Kendrick is a little different,
Right.
but it's not too many artists that have the ability to make that impact. So you definitely headed in the right direction with that.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you got a strong team, and you know, I wanted to start off with just in case in the plan, because other records I wanted to play Royalty, with Killer Mike and Big Crit.
Absolutely.
And then you got a joint with Dro.
Yeah, Young Dro, yeah.
When I heard that shit, I'm like, yo, why Dro ain't never spit like this before? No disrespect to Dro. I'm a Dro fan. But Dro killed that shit.
Right.
Was that Nick Grant made me step this shit up? Or what the
I don't
fuck
know.
was that?
Yes,
I don't know. You gotta ask him.
That's crazy. Well, we gonna get to those joints a little bit later. Real quick though, I know you've been on the road. I know you just came back from South by Southwest.
Yeah, I did.
So talk to us about that.
Man, I did like a dozen stages out there. It was a really dope experience. You know, the craziest thing for me was like seeing people that I never saw before, people that I never ever met in my life.
Yeah.
In the front row, rapping my lyrics word for word. You know, it made me feel like, you know, a lot of my work and, you know, everything that I put into it didn't go in vain. So I really appreciated that. But it kind of got me ready for this tour I'm about to go on with the homie Davies.
All right. That's another ill lyricist too.
Yeah,
He's out of New York, right?
Yeah.
So you better go on the road with him.
Yes, sir.
And when's that start?
That starts for me on the 15th in Charlotte. Yeah.
Nice.
Atlanta on the 16th. Yeah.
How many dates y'all doing?
11.
I'm doing 11. Yeah.
11. Are y'all coming up to the DMV area at all? To DC, Baltimore, Maryland area?
No.
Nah.
Sure.
No.
I think you already hit all those spots.
No.
It's all good. I'm talking to you. We're gonna get something special set up for y'all at 66 Raw Studios in Maryland. We gonna get that shit popping up there.
I'm ready.
But we don't have a lot of time left, man. And we're gonna get back to these other records. But when I hear Real MC,
Right.
I always ask a Real MC to spit some bars.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask Reese to put on a track or two.
Oh man, come on, let's do it.
He says he's with it, Reese. You got some? Oh, damn, Reese is ready.
Okay.
Reese is ready. Can we turn it up just a little bit
little
without fading his mic too much? Core DJ Wild Child, DNA Miss Nico, 66 Raw. We broadcast live from Patchwerk Studios. Nick Grant is here. He got the mic, man. I'm letting him go with it. 66.
Yeah. Check. Let me rock, I'm just rapping for my block. Know some real killers, lay you on a stretcher, let you rot. Dancing on these squares like I'm trying to stretch a block. These women think I'm burning cause the weapon in my crotch. Smelling like the hustle, I've been at it for weeks. I brought more niggas with me than the least. I go to war if these pussies even happen to queef. I'm old dog with the footage if it happens to leak. We get our checks on the first cause we stressing. From where girls want their money, you can keep affection. Still I get them open from all of this game I'm blessed with. I'm in the hood with the flow like James Evans. Yeah, Dynamite, dynamite. For the young and restless, I guess I'm their God and light. To all my single mothers, don't let them rupture your thoughts. Cause all these fathers dead beat like they fucking the corpse. Wait, the world is of man, but nothing without woman. Girl, it felt like forever, it's now a flash in the pan. Ladies, watch for these niggas that's throwing salt on your man. Got elementary pockets, but making Harvard demands. These children know their misfortune, they just can't wait to get older. Like kindergartners not sharing, they go to war for Crayola. That mean they fighting for colors, killing and dying for nothing. Obesity stemming from what they supplying them nuggets. Babies keep having babies, misguided with no direction. Thank you, my homie, cause you show up the studio session. That's the only time I see your ass. A real nigga be down to ride when the needle pass E. Read the Bible, but they don't believe in what they can't see. Just a book of Jigger, it was all good last week. It's too much on my mind, they say no child left behind, but that's strange. Cause I don't see a child like me, I repeat. Diamond chain, getting brain, and my bitch got ass shots. All we got is hip hop, jump shot, crack rock. Never make it, never make it. You could be a kingpin. Now he's doing numbers in the box like hopscotch. Carolina be the place I get this game from. My granny died, daddy died the same month. First record deal, people tried to stop my shine. Even though every day is different, I'll never change, son.
Hey.
Yes! Yes, Nick Grant is here. I told y'all motherfuckers.
That's it.
Real shit, man. Shout out Nick Grant, man. Yo, Nick, what's up? What's next, man, music-wise? You got, I mean, you can't just leave us with the 88 and that's it.
Man, nah, I got something coming real soon. I'm trying to be the most consistent in the game. I want to have the most to talk about. I want to be in the Kings. Like, I tell people all the time, I feel like, you know, the old generations of Kings, they're going to stay the same, like Jay-Z, Nas. They're going to always be there. They're like the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, this new generations, the J. Coles, the Kendricks, all these people that y'all name and love today, I want to be better than all of those guys. No disrespect to them. I love those guys, but I want to be better than everybody, and that's my mission.
That's what's up.
Like-
You on your way for sure.
Man, thank you.
Like, real quick, do you feel like hip-hop's lost that, what you just said? Like, you just hit on something. Like,
Right.
you want to be better than the best.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like hip-hop's lost that?
Yeah, they have. I think it's too much like camaraderie. It's too much. I don't want to say it's like too much love, but I feel like it's not enough competitiveness.
Shout out to the homie DJ Khaled. There's too much DJ Khaled shit going on, man. Too much love shit
I
going
don't feel
on.
like enough people are fighting to sit in the throne for real. So, you know, I want to kind of bring that back, at least with what I do. You know, so yeah, that's my mission.
That's what it is, man. Nick Grant's here. Nick, before we get you out of here, man, just let them know how to reach you, how to get at you, all that.
Oh man, all my social media handles are Nick Grant Music. It's NickGrantMusic. All social media handles.
All right, that's what it is. And you got the dates for the tours yet?
Go to the website.
With the website?
NickGrantMusic.com.
Okay,
Yeah,
all the dates right there.
Right.
I'm telling you, this dude is a force. This is the future right here, man.
Man, thank you.
All right.
So shout out to Nick Grant, man.
Man, thank you for having me and giving me a platform. That's like a blessing. So I appreciate
No
it.
doubt, man. Thanks for rocking out with 6'6", man. Yeah, let's get to what you want to get to first? Royalty or the? You want the royalty, please?
Do royalty.
Okay, let's do royalty. Yeah, man.
Featuring Big Crit and the legendary Killer Mike.
All right.
Yeah, man. Somebody else who gets slept on all the time.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, man. 6'6", keep a lot.
Yeah.